Yeah, I know. They should have told me. I didn't know it was a drag show. I didn't know queens walk around the showroom before the show starts. I also didn't know that drag queens got tipped like strippers. If I knew I was going to be putting dollar bills and thongs all night, I would have stayed home and felt less confused about my erection. Guys, something happens to you at those drag shows, I'm not going to lie. You get 2 drinks in you and you forget where you are, because at the beginning of the night, I would see a queen walk by, like, he's not fooling anyone. And then an hour later, I see the same queen, like, holy fuck, I think I'm in love. I knew it was time to leave because there was a queen that grabbed somebody's head and had him motorboat her, and I was in the corner pounding like, jump at me! I told that joke in front of my friends one time, and they have not stopped calling me gay since. Like, it's bad. Like, they introduced me by telling strangers I style my hair with jizz. Yeah, even my gay friends do it. My friend Dax is bisexual, and according to him, I look like I keep knee pads in the car. Do I? I don't. But apparently I look like it. No, honestly, I thought that would hurt my feelings, but it surprised me more than anything else. I wasn't prepared for a man with painted fingernails and a nose ring to call me a queer. That's what it is, you guys. I'm definitely not gay. But like maybe I'm something in the middle, you know? Like maybe I'm like the Property Brothers. They're both married to women, but if you saw either one of them on Grindr, you'd be like, I fucking knew it! There's no way a straight guy picked that backsplash. You guys. Alright. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna leave you on a little one before I bring up the next comedian. But can we get some energy for the next comedians I bring up to the stage, you guys? Alright, I'll tell you one little joke and then I'll bring them out. I saw an Englishman walking a British bulldog the other day, and I thought to myself, how cute. Their teeth match. Alright, you guys, we're going to keep the show going, but I need you to get the energy higher than we did last time as we welcome to the stage our first comedian. Can I hear some energy? That's what we're going to keep going as we welcome Brian Thompson to the stage. Let me hear it.
I'm dead serious. I've never done this shit in my life. Dead serious. I'm not even a comedian. I don't claim that title at all. The only reason I'm here tonight, my friends and I, this is the truth, this isn't part of my bit. My friends and I, if you saw the signs walking in, we have a show that we challenge ourselves to do uncomfortable things. And the first thing that we pulled out of the bucket was fucking writing a 5-minute comedy routine and performing it to a crowd. So I'm fucked. I got my target for the night. But for real, I've honestly never done anything like this before. When we pulled it out of the bucket, I got really fucking nervous, man. And when we were planning for tonight, I was like, yo, I really, really, really don't want to do this shit. This is so far out of my comfort zone, but so was getting my ass eaten out for the first time, and I kind of liked it. Oh shit. Anyone see that reaction? My boy knows what I'm talking about. What's your name, bro? Jason, nice to meet you. I'm Brian. I feel like we have a lot in common, dog. Damn. Yo, you ever take some peanut butter and put it on your balls and let your dog lick it up? No, I never done that shit anyways. But anyways, yo, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I grabbed anyone from Boston. Let's go, my dog right here. So I grew up in Boston. I got in a lot of trouble growing up, okay? And I got sent to boarding school. This boarding school was really strict. It was for troubled kids, okay? And so we had really nothing to do. Like we had to go to class, we had sports, and then at night we could either hang out in the dorm or we could like go to the computer lab and hang out. So I spent some nights just chilling, you know, in the computer lab, on the computer, Pornhub, but like everything across it, right? I come across this one website, and this is actually a real true story. I come across this website, this is back in 2006, I'm an old motherfucker, rentamidget.com. Sorry, little people. She can't even reach the fucking table. But rentamidget.com, and I'm like, damn, this could be fun. It's my senior year, spring semester. We got senior pranks coming up. I fucking hate my dean. He's this like 6'5" black dude that was in the NFL for a year, and he's the meanest motherfucker I've ever met. I'm like, what if I rent like a little black midget to follow him around all day? So, I'll draft up an email. What's up, guys? I'm so hyped. What's up, guys? Yo, I got this idea. I want to rent a midget. I don't care about the price. I'm at boarding school. My parents got fucking money. Let's let's do this. 3-4 days go by, I'm like, God damn, man, I'm not gonna hear. Maybe that website doesn't even count. But then, in hindsight, I think about it, right? Like a midget's responding, so those little fucking fingers, it's gonna take a little while to do that shit. Like a laptop in them is more like a body top. But I get a response, and this is how it reads, and this is not verbatim because I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it says something like, "Thank you for your request, but unfortunately we can't fulfill this. And just to let you know, we feel like it's a very disrespectful request to ask for this type of thing from our professional service."
I'd rather do this.
I'm like, motherfucker, it's rentamidget.com. Like, what am I supposed to rent them to clean out my HVAC? Can you imagine that though? They're like up in your HVAC, they fucking crawl up there, they're going through your HVAC. If they came across like a mouse up there, that's like us walking up into a lion. Shit. God damn. So me and my son, we were playing soccer in the parking lot, and the ball went lodged under the car. I can't reach it, he can't reach it. How fast can we get a midget out here? Anyways, guys, my time is short tonight. I appreciate you being here. My name is Brian Thompson. Up next, who's doing the same challenge. We have this new show. It's with our homie Eddie Lacy, who used to play for the Packers. If you know him, say woo. Oh yeah. Up next, who's doing the same challenge, is my boy Alex Schlegelmilch, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Big Al. Come on.
I've been moving calm, start trouble with me.
Cut the music, I don't need it. We're just going to get into this because, like you said, I don't want to be here. I'm essentially being forced to be here. Again, my name is Alec. Not going to give you my last name, so you can't look me up on the internet and say mean things about me. So you can call me Alec, or preferably don't call me anything at all. And, we'll just forget this ever happened, and you guys can move on with your life. So yeah, we got a YouTube show. It's kind of a bunch of friends, we get together and we push each other to do things outside our comfort zone, clearly standing up here, like public speaking. And so really what it's turned into though is just us having each other do the dumbest shit we can think of to humiliate each other. So it went from positive and now it's essentially a negative. So yeah, so it's gonna be a YouTube video. We we do all the editing, we do all the producing, so I was thinking, what would make it a good YouTube video? I don't really care about you guys, to be honest. I work here. The internet's way meaner, so I'd rather appease them and piss you guys off, to be honest. He's building it all. So, yeah, so we do the editing, we do we do everything. So I said, what do we need? We need two things. We need either one, we need good jokes. Two, we need laughs, like a laugh track. I can do a lot with a laugh track. I'm like an editing guru. So, one of two things. Started with the first one, jokes, sat down for about 5 minutes, tried to write a couple, realized it was actually really hard to do so, and the millennial in me essentially gave up and said, fuck it, we're gonna cut the line, we're gonna go to the end, and we'll just pretend, and like I said, you guys will suffer, the internet will love me, that's all I care about. So again, we have the internet going, everything's going absolutely crazy. I just totally lost my spot in my joke, which is one sad thing to do when you've been practicing it for the 2 hours prior to the show. Literally. So, like I said, we got the show, we're cutting it down. I have two things. I need to get laughs, I need to get jokes. Jokes aren't gonna happen, need laughs. I literally came in here today, I had a couple ideas. I went up to the stage manager, I said, hey, his name was Charles, I said, hey Charles, do you have one of those like big red light up signs that they had in like the 90s that I can flick on and I can do a couple moves, so we'll pretend I'm actually doing stand up. They'll get the fake laughs because they'll feel bad for me and the sign says to do so. I kid you not, and this was right in the back. He looked at me like I was the biggest idiot I've ever seen. And he said, buddy, you are that red sign. And you're gonna make these people laugh. I said, wow, that was really inspirational, actually, it gave me confidence. However, I didn't prepare any jokes, and I'm not normally funny. So do you have any other suggestions? He literally looked at me again like I was crazy, turned around, didn't even say anything, just turned around, started walking out the door. He looked back and he said, you better learn to dance, boy. And unfortunately, I'm not good at dancing either. So I came up with one other option. I said, all right, I'll create a sign I can give you guys. Again, I'll make you guys will fake laugh because you feel bad for me. I'll do the sign, and then I'll edit it. It'll look good. You guys will hate me, but the internet will love me, and that's all that matters. Okay? So I was sitting there trying to think of what sign I should do. Of course, not actually working because this is technically my job. I was just watching The Office, Michael Scott, and that's one of my favorite shows. So he did a move, so with my unoriginality and everything, I said, all right, I'm gonna steal that move. So I'm gonna do a move. This is for YouTube. You guys are already pissed, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna do the move. You guys give a fake laugh. I can chop that up like 15 times throughout the video, and then people will think I'm the funniest person. You guys will know the truth, but they won't. So I'm gonna do the move quick, and then I'll quickly get into it, and then I'm getting out of your hair, and you'll never hear from me again. Okay, so here's the move real quick. So when I do this super discreet, when I do this, you guys gotta give me at least a fake laugh or a cry or a boo. I don't care. Okay, so here, so I'm gonna be doing my thing. Yeah, we're telling jokes, and then it's like one of these like. It's like that was a bit. That was the sign. It's discreet, I know, but like I said, editing, I can turn that into anything. I was doing the disco, I was doing whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna do it one more time, and then we're gonna get into it. Just give me anything, so I can cut it up. You guys should feel bad for me. Just give me a fake laugh. That's all I care about. Okay? All right, so ready? One more time. Ready? So we're doing our thing. We're telling jokes. Hey, yeah, we're posing. This is awesome. Wait. Huh. That's what I'm talking about. I was actually better than I thought it was, because I thought making this YouTube video was going to be really hard. Again, it started with two friends in the backyard years ago making a jackass video, and then eventually not showing their 4 other friends because the VHS tape never actually worked. So nothing like this got out. And now all of a sudden, you got YouTube, you got idiots on YouTube doing idiotic things, and then somehow you have your idiot friends who convince you to do those idiotic things, and then you end up on a stage doing comedy, unprepared, not getting paid for absolutely nothing. So I would just like to say, I guess, looking back at this whole situation now, and looking out at you guys, I might be the biggest idiot of them all that I got bamboozled into doing this for free, okay? That is absolutely ridiculous. But I will say, at least we are doing this together, and that's what matters. Thank you all so much for your time. I appreciate you. Y'all have a great night. Keep that energy going. We gotta keep the show moving, you guys. We're here together. We're gonna welcome to the stage my friend Eddie Cruz. Let him hear it.
It was a clear white night, a clear white moon when she was on the streets.
Adam Live, how we doing? You gotta bring that energy, man. You gotta bring that energy. Cause my girl just dumped me. Yeah, so fuck that bitch. You feel me? Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. What did I do? Not a damn thing. Don't you worry about that, sweetheart. I'm never the problem, alright? So I'm a recently single man, so I just did what any single man would do. I went to Charlie's. You know what I mean? Now, if you're not familiar with Charlie, my homie Joe just fucking was talking about, it's the gay club. You know? Now, I just want to prefix the story by saying I am not a homosexual. I am a homosexual. Right? Now, I see a couple confused faces. A homosexual is someone who do gay shit with the homies. Not with gay people, because that's gay. You feel me? So my gay homies invited me to go out to Charlie's. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm heartbroken. Let's do it. I'm open-minded. I'm an ally. You feel me? So I go and immediately, I get you ladies. I get why you guys make sure the tits look good, the ass looks fat. You guys want to be complimented. I get it now. But I pull up to Charlie's looking bummy as hell. Hey, it's the curls. It must be the curls. Because I walk in, they start touching that shit. I gotta be like, hey, yo, my man, take a step back. You gotta ask first. Go ahead, you know what I mean? Nah, I get it, They start talking about, hey, man, you have a pretty smile. The what? Now you look like you work out, you look strong. Do what? And they're like, hey, that's skincare routine. What is it? What am I supposed to say to that? That the same bar of soap I used to wash my balls with, I wash my face. It's an adventure you go to Charlie's, man. They start complimenting you. I start fucking getting all red, start fucking twirling my hair, swaying side to side. Next thing you know, I'm stuck in dick in the restroom. It's an adventure out there. But I'm not gay. Not gay. I'm a homosexual, that's right, man. But I am a first generation American. That's what's up. Everybody in here? Racist. Except for you, my man. Hispanic Heritage Month? They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Racist. No, I am a first generation American. I love it. It has its pros and cons, you know? Pro, good food, less of rhythm. Cons, get your ass whooped a lot. I see a lot of white folk in here. You guys had child labor laws to protect you growing up. Out of my house. You know, my dad's been a mechanic for 22 years. I've been right there with him for 20. Ask me what I've learned. Not a damn thing. I know how to hold the light and that's it. Even then I fucked that up. God forbid I get distracted. What are you doing? Put it over there. Put that shit over here. And I'm all crying. You know, but I got his ass back the other day, you know? I was working on my car. I didn't hold the light. And I was praying. I was like, God, if you're real, distract this man right now. Sure enough, he starts looking at some butterflies or some shit. I'm like, what are you doing? Point it over there. Point that shit over here. And then I hit him. Nah, I didn't hit my dad. I love my dad. He didn't hit us growing up. It was my mom. Man, woman, boxing. I'm telling you. But me and my brother, we outgrew those punches real quick. You know, we look like Floyd Mayweather growing up. You know, really shelling shit going. Once we got to the age when she would hit us, and it would hurt her, it was game over. You know, lost all authority in the house. It is what it is, you know. Another con about being a first generation American, I had to translate a lot of legal bullshit as a kid, you know. 2008, world's going to shit, people are losing homes left and right. I'm in the bank trying to keep my house. I'm in the 3rd grade trying to keep a house. Make that shit make sense. And then God forbid, I don't know how to fucking translate equity from English to Spanish. I'm 26 years old today, I still don't know what equity means. English, man, it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit, you know? You disappoint your parents a lot too, you know? That's what it is. You know, they come to this country so you can be somebody. They want to be a lawyer or a doctor. I'm neither of those things. You know, I'm a 26-year-old man. My eyes still well up with tears when I argue with my brother. Imagine me, a lawyer, defending somebody. My voice starts cracking. Well, you're all I swear. Wouldn't be me. All right, guys, I did my time. My name's been Eddie Cruz. Keep going for your book. Keep it going for Eddie Cruz, you guys. Let him hear it. That's the energy we're keeping. He's welcome to the stage. Gay B, make some noise.
What's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Southside in the house. Keep an eye on these guys. If any shit happens, starting me, these guys are a fucking problem right here. Guaranteed. Be mindful of it and the Southsiders. Alright, now let's get to this comedy thing, alright? I just got out of jail. For real, I did. But, you know, 2024 is not turning into the party hangout I was hoping it would be. You know, got out, got indicted. I'm actually out on bond right now. On bond! So, yeah, taking it to the box, shit. Being this close to the fucking jail is making me nervous. I don't even like that shit, for real. I'm like, wrong step, I'm back in there. So, gotta be careful, man. You know, paired out with the fact that been in prison before, was on probation, fucking 8-time felon, been indicted 3 times, got 3 baby mamas, been shot, stabbed, lit on fire while swimming. Fuck happened, you know? So if this thing doesn't really pan out, I could be a rapper, I think. I think I got what it takes. Living the lyrics. Gang gang. I don't know what it means, but I love saying that shit. Phrase so nice, I say it twice. But yeah, you know. So speaking of jail and rappers, Diddy. Hey, I feel for him, man. He got found non-bondable. I've been found non-bondable. I know that feeling when you ain't going home and shit. It's fucked up. I don't condone what he did, but fuck, sucks. You know, but I can't. I mean, he kind of been telling us for years. Think about it. There's two instances in particular that I find very telling. One, the song "I Need a Girl" Part 2. Great song, right? Great fucking song. Up until this point, one of the lines is, "You were more than my girl. We were like brothers." What exactly the fuck? That's the last person I'm thinking about when I'm smashing my brother. Shit, bitch, you better be talking to my brother. I ain't fucking around, dude. I was like, okay, well, I guess it came from a good place. I don't know. The second one, I mean, this is a classic. Everyone knows this song. Thought I told you that we won't stop. Thought I told you that we won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. What the fuck, dude? So, you know, you can't be blaming me. He's been telling us for a long time, you know? But quite honestly, I mean, I see the, I don't think, like I said, I don't condone what the guy did, but I get his point, you know, because I found out, you know, serendipitously, I might add, that after I come, I'm a lot funnier. I kill it. It's some of my best work. And I achieve that with shit. I'm always tripping, don't worry. Or as I fall off stage right. You know, after I come, this is some of my best work, especially after I'm laying in bed, after I achieve that moment of clarity where it's like absolute perfect thinking, where vagina's not boggling up my mind like it does most of the time, you know? Guys, you know what I'm talking about. No, you don't. So, I get it, you know? For him, it's like, after he's come, he's ready to make hit records, you know? He's like, get in that studio, let's do it. So, I can kind of see the science behind it. I don't even want to call it science, but whatever. No free Diddy, no free Diddy. No hashtag free Diddy. But, you know, if that's your way to the top, albeit, I mean, do your thing. That's not my stilo, as I would say. You know, it didn't make the list of things I would suck a dick for. So, just saying. Any guy here says he doesn't have a list, he has the longest list. Lying. My list is pretty concise. It's pretty small. I keep it small for obvious reasons. So, first thing, my gun rights. I want those back. I don't want to wait 7 years. I don't want to do the paperwork. I don't want to fucking go to court. Me, the judge, get it popping, get to shoot it. Not like that. Second thing, QT breakfast pizza. It's delicious. I love it. If I could eat that forever, and it was on hand free all the time, worth a shot in the mouth. Third thing, superpowers. Any superpowers. One in particular, you know, I'm not really picky, but I'm a huge nerd, obviously. A working power ring, Green Lantern ring. That thing, you can do anything, man. Make constructs, smite your enemies, you can scoop a bitch up. All kinds of shit. Love it. The fourth thing, and this is the most important thing, and people seem to forget this one, the ability to unsuck a dick. Because you know what? At the end of the day, gay as hell. I know, I gotta win, no matter what, I gotta win. So, not really tripping about that. Right. Great! Woo, this is fun. This is my first time doing this, by the way.
What, the Bulls High School?
Hey, like I said, hey, not that I in jail, honestly. I was killing it in there. Oh, not literally. But if I could make the Aryan Barbarian laugh, and fucking the big homie Smokey, you know, I figured. You guys are good. You know, you guys are good with that. So, you know, grateful to be out. Grateful to be here with you guys. Grateful to be given a shot. I mean, I was a little nervous, but I've been in worse situations. I've had to follow worse acts. I swear it's the truth. This is okay, so the day of my sentencing, if anyone's ever been sentenced before, please, you know what I'm talking about. It's really just like this. Like, whoever goes before you, they can fuck the whole thing up for you. Like, if they piss off that judge, you are fucked. So, of course, me naturally, being my life's a fucking hot mess at all times, the guy before me, for 4 years, to go for sign, he signed for 4 years, the guy's going in. He literally goes up to the judge and says, you know what? I don't give a fuck what you guys say. Fuck you, max me out, bitch. If you're not familiar with what that means, it means, give me the most time you can fucking give me. So she hit him with an 18 piece. no biscuit, no drink. It was 18 piece. So I'm sitting there like, oh my fucking God, dude, I gotta go next. This is crazy. You know, so I had a thing written, all kinds of shit, went out right out the fucking window. So I got 3.5, did my time, came out, I was big, lost a little weight, doing all right now. That's my time, guys. Thank you very much, appreciate you.
All right, you guys, we have a special treat coming up on stage next to you. This is a good friend of mine. He's visiting back to his hometown from New York. Can we give a warm Arizona welcome to Aldo Campagna?
Get a train, drop the verse.
Nice for Joseph, come on. Wow. Hi. Did something happen? You guys seem tense. I don't know. I just came out. Okay, hi. My name's Aldo. I got some good news. Actually, kind of. My parents called me last week, and they just became U.S. citizens. Well, actually, no, don't do that. I'm not that happy about it. You know, because here's the thing. I was born in the U.S., right? So growing up, I was always a citizen, and it was nice because I fucking ran that house. You know, like I did. Like I remember my dad would try to send me to my room, like, my guy, I'll send you back to your country, okay? None of this, my house, my rules, my country, my bedtime, all right? I don't need a dad, I got founding fathers, pussy. Okay, now we're rolling, there we go. That's actually really fucked up, I'm kidding. Growing up was scary, bro. My parents were illegal and that used to freak me out, you know? Because like I'd walk in and I'd see my mom and she'd be like, oh my God, like, what if we get caught and we get deported and we gotta go back to Mexico, you know? And that was really tough to hear, you know? Because I was born here, so I'm like, we? Yo, who the fuck is we, bro? Like, y'all better pack your shit and leave the Xbox. Like, I'm out. My sister became a citizen. Her I was actually happy for. Get this, totally true. My sister was born in a Mexican hospital 100 feet from the US border. Yeah, look, I know my mom was going through labor, but we can all agree, what a fucking quitter. Like you're right there, you know? Like if it was me, I would have walked up to the fence, fucking squeezed the baby out the other side, a little Mexican touchdown. Like I think that counts. It was weird that they could deport my sister, you know? She wasn't technically a citizen, but she grew up here. That's kind of weird, you know? Like, she's never lived in Mexico. How could you send her there? You know, like, you were born in the U.S., right? You were born in the U.S., right? So imagine if just one day, someone just walked up to you and was like, oh, fuck, actually, it turns out you're from Japan, so I hope you like anime and getting fingered on the train. I fucking love that joke, dude. I do, because some of you don't like it, and you look offended, and you know what you look like? You know what you look like? You look like a Japanese person getting fingered on the train. Oh! That was offensive. Man, you guys are having no fun, yo. That's crazy. Who did you come for? Gotcha. Alright, sorry, yeah. Do you guys know what RuPaul's Drag Race is? Alright, that's the gay half of the room. the homosexuality's right down the middle. Yeah, dude. It's literally a straight line. So, I love RuPaul's Drag Race. It's if you don't know, RuPaul's Drag Race is like a show about drag queens. They like compete against each other. It's my favorite show. That's not gay. It's not. My friends tell me that's gay. It's not. It would be gay if I was like jerking off to it like that. That would be gay. But I'm not gonna do that again. So it's not gay. I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race the other day, just in my living room, right? And my dad happened to stumble in, and he just like sat on the couch and started like casually watching it with me, you know? But the problem is my dad doesn't speak any English. So he had none of the context. And he thought the drag queens in costume and the drag queens out of costume were just two different groups of people.
So he'd be watching it mad as hell, like, fucking gay guys all over, we're watching fucking gay guys. Hey, sexy ladies. I didn't tell him. I didn't. He deserved it, bro. I remember how my dad acted when my sister came out. My sister came out when she was 17. My parents were like shocked. They were devastated. I was in shock. You see the signs. I know she didn't buy cargo pants for extra pockets. I knew better. It did make me the favorite though. That was sick. I like that. I could get drunk and run over a family before, you know? My dad would be like, oh, you got drunk, ran over a family of 4? Well, Eileen can't even start a family, fucking gay ass bitch. Like, it didn't matter. It was awesome. It was awesome. But I did support my sister, right? What I would do is I used to help her sneak her girlfriends out of the house, right? And sometimes it was easy. We would just say they were there to see me, you know? But the problem was, sometimes they weren't like lesbians, you know? They were like, lesbians! Like, you know what I'm talking about. And that was harder. We had to sneak them out, right? We had a whole plan, right? Like my sister would have her girlfriend over. Oh shit, parents got home early. I'd sneak Danny DeVito into my closet. She'd go distract them, I'd guide him out the back door. I was basically Harriet Tubman for lesbians, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. That's right, dude. Take a good look. I'm a fucking gay icon, bro. That's right. That's right. Lesbians love me. I'll say it, bro. Lesbians would pump their fist in solidarity if it wasn't in my sister. Oh! We're having fun. I'm making a lot of autistic friends recently. That was a very inappropriate cheer. What are you, collecting them? No, I've been making autistic friends, and here's the thing, bro. I think autistic people are some of the most talented people on earth, and I think we should have more of them, you know? Personally, I would like if every tattoo artist was autistic. That'd be awesome, you know? Because you just walk in, he's like, I only do penguins. It'd be a fire fucking penguin, too, I'll tell you that. Just imagine if like someone didn't get the memo. Like they walked in for like a mural of their mom that passed away. They turn around halfway through, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? No, trust me, it's better. It's your mom as a penguin, what do you think? What should I end on? Oh yeah, I just turned 20 years old, give it up for me. Yeah, actually it doesn't mean much. I still can't drink. I just can't be friends with high schoolers anymore. That's weird now. Especially in entertainment. I'm avoiding alcohol and 17-year-olds. But it's no problem for me, stand up live. I'm more into weed and milfs. Anybody else? Come on, weed and milfs. Oh my God, nothing like the devil's lettuce and an old lady's cabbage. Let me tell you, I'm sorry I looked at you when I said that. I didn't mean to. You know what is crazy though? I have a medical card, you know, because I had all that back pain from like living at home and shit. And like I do. It's crazy that at 20 years old, I can't legally hook up with a girl 3 years younger than me or drink a non-alcoholic beer. But I could rip a bong and fuck this guy's grandma. Yours specifically, dude. I picked one guy in the front row that I don't think can beat me up, and then I fuck his grandma in front of everybody. I love that joke. You got a hot grandma? You don't got a hot grandma? She passed away? Even better. All right. I've been all looking by. Thank you for your time.
Keep it going for all of you guys. We're gonna keep this show going. Are we ready, you guys? What are we thinking? We need more energy than that. Are we ready to keep going? Welcome to the stage, Miss Quota. Let her hear.
Thank you, DJ. Hey, Red. How you doing? I saw it come in the building. I just keep it like that. Y'all voting? Y'all act like y'all don't want to vote. Why? Is it the cats? The dogs? What's up? The household pets? I'm just saying. Or is it the baby oil that Diddy got caught with? I'm just saying. That was a lot of damn baby oil. That was crazy. Diddy thought he was gonna get away with it. Now he's gonna be in there with R. Kelly. Take that, take that. That's what he's gonna be doing now. Fucking Sean. So listen, y'all. Guess what I just found out? You wanna know what I just found out? I found out I was black. I just found out that I was black. That's what I said, girl. That's what my white friend told me. My white girlfriend Kelly, with a Y, she was like, Quota, you're black. Almost wanted to punch that bitch in her face. Cause I'm just saying, cause black sound more like nigga to me. I'm just saying. That's some crazy shit. I can't believe she said that shit. I was like, bitch. Let me take you in the bathroom. Fuck you up. And I work from home, so I don't know how I was gonna take her in the bathroom and fuck up, you know? But I met this guy, right? He's white. He said to me, Black Panther. See what I'm saying? He was like, Black Panther. He said, I'm gonna buy you a plane ticket to Brooklyn, because he knows that's where I'm from. He said, I'm gonna get us a hotel. And then he said, I'm gonna buy you some Jordans. I was like, let me think about that for a second. Plane ticket, period. Hotel, period. Them Jordans though, yo? How black you think I am? Let me get a pair of Travis Scott's in a size 5.5. I take those. I learned how to do karaoke the other day. That's some real white people shit though, right? I'm from Brooklyn, so what happens is, when you're in the city, you don't do shit like that. We don't do camping, we don't swim, we don't do none of that shit. So moving to Arizona, I done been camping. I tried to swim. And I did karaoke, right? So I met my newfound white friends, right? And I told them, I was like, I'm gonna sing Cardi B. They were so fucking excited, y'all. They were so fucking excited. They was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna do Cardi B. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, that's how black y'all think I am. I'm gonna sing Cardi B? All right. So I went to the DJ and I said, play Luke Combs' Hurricane. Y'all laughing, right? Category 5, with your smile, blew me away, and girl, it ain't but midnight, you done killed the lights, blue. That's it. How many white people say I got that? I love Luke Combs. Category 5. I said, damn, that bitch was good. He put his drink down and that bitch came right back. He said she just came right back to his bedside. That's some crazy shit though. Then I turned around and they were like, that wasn't Cardi B. So I told my new found white friends, I was like, I know. I said, all I know is wet ass pussy. Right? So all I said is, how she do this thing now? I'm telling you, I don't know Cardi B like that, right? So I'll be like, put a bucket with boots and coat. See? Fuck it. All I'm saying is macaroni in the pot. That's some wet ass pussy. That's what I'm saying. All right, y'all. That is my time. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.
The feminine energy rolling. Let's put our hands together as we welcome to the stage Hannah Henry. Let her hear it.
Hello. I heard him ask at the beginning who's part of the LGBTQ community, and y'all were silent, but I heard a lot of screams during the RuPaul, so the closet's fine. I just hope that it's a walk-in. So a little about myself, I was raised Mormon, and just to get ahead of what you're thinking right now, no, I'm not anymore. Yes, I'm a whore now. And no, I've never soaked before, and for anyone who doesn't know what soaking is, it's kind of like the Mormon workaround for sex, the equivalent of like when your mom was like, you can't stand there, and you're like, yeah, well, you never said I couldn't dance here. It's like, all right, like, did I have to say that? They're like, the scripture said you can't put a hard cock in a vagina, but you never said I couldn't put a softie in there and hire someone from Craigslist to shake the bed. And it's like, did it have to say that specifically? Like, Satan's gonna get a kick out of this. It's like, yeah, no, yeah, they hire someone, yeah. No, I'll send them right down. Yeah, you're going to hell. But me personally, I could never physically do it. And I'll tell you why. I had a curse put on me by a witch. And if you're wondering why, it's because all witches are flaming lesbians. That or they're in the broom closet and still lesbians. But nary a dick can get near here without getting rock hard. She's kind of like Medusa in that way. Anything she looks at turns to stone. But in another life, where I hadn't had trains ran on me and a body count that was enough to read error on a bathroom scale, and I was maybe still a virgin, then maybe I would have tried it out. But it'd be kind of like, all right, now lower it. Lower it. Okay, so am I going to hell now? Is that it? All right, Craigslist guy, I already paid you for the hour. Like, hop in now. At that point, you don't want to go to hell with shitty stats. You're not going to end up down there and end up as like Bill Cosby's bitch boy. Like, if I'm going to hell, I'm going to rack up some stats. And if I ever get the chance to be Satan's bitch, I'd be dropping the soap every night. Be over here like, whoops. Satan's just here like, all right, now you're just embarrassing yourself. Okay, fine, you can give me top. Top? Okay, I forgot I was in hell for a second there. Top, yeah, about that. I had a big soul breakfast, really heavy, and I have like 100 lashings to get to after this. So, keep the soap though. That's just kind of like really unhygienic. It's like been on the ground. All the plague and like disease cast out of here. Anyways, but being Mormon, I just thought it was perfectly normal that my mom took me when I was 14 years old to our bishop and had told her that she found porn on our browser history. So I'm in front of this old ass man who's like, what kind was it? Girl gets TP'd by 4 guys. Alright, speak up. Girl gets TP'd by 4 guys, question mark. There was a question mark. What do you want me to say? I had to answer the question. Like, that's more porn shut riddles if you ask me. Could you imagine? So many people would watch it and talk about the post-nut clarity. Be like, a cowboy rides into town on Friday, fucks for 2 days, leaves Saturday. How's that possible? Oh, the guy who's riding's name is Friday. A butler, a boss, and a peeping Tom. One finishes the other 2 off. All right, well, I already knew the answer to that because it's always the butler. I just really like the actor in that one. All right, well, thank you guys. Have a good night.
Alright, shut the fuck up. Shut up. So every time I say a joke, you guys don't laugh, I'm taking a shot. I drove here. Alright, I'll start. But as much as you guys have to like watch me do stand-up, I'm not really like that good. I'm a lot more of like a sitter. Like I'm fucking really good at sitting. Like if I could be in the Paralympics for sitting, I'd win gold medals. Right? And everybody asks like, who's the best sitter of all time? That's a big question I get a lot. Everyone's like, oh, it's gotta be Stephen Hawking. But personally, I don't know. I don't think he does it because he wants to. You know? Like I think he does it because he has to. Me, I'm more like a love of the game kind of guy. Right? Like, I don't know. If you look at Stephen Hawking, his whole life, he looked like he was trying to stand up. Just like, you know? Like a really smart guy, he looked fucking retarded. Alright, I'm not done with that one, but this is not going great, so. And then another one I always bring up, Rosa Parks. Really good sitter. One of the best sitters of all time, without a doubt. I mean, she changed the world and didn't move a muscle. That's fucking incredible. Shut up, Mom. No, I respect Rosa Parks, so I don't want this to come off the wrong way. But as a competitor, I like to think if it was me and Rosa Parks one-on-one, and there was one seat on the bus, I'm getting that fucking seat. But I do respect her, I don't want to come off like that. Calm down. Oh, it's good to be here, I'm having fun. You guys look miserable. But I usually panic up here, like I usually get nervous. Because I panic in front of pretty women. Unfortunately, tonight, my type of woman's like a big old fucking fat bitch. Like I want her pronouns to be LBs and KGs. I want the kind of woman that when we finish, she's also tired. A woman who packs a suitcase as a lunchbox. Really? Alright, fuck, dude, fair crowd, tough crowd, fair crowd. But no, and a few weeks ago I saw one of these girls at the bar. She came up to me while I was just at the bar, fucking sitting. And she came up to me, started shooting the shit. She's like, oh, like, what are you doing here? Like, yada yada, started shooting the shit. And she's like, oh, do you want to go back to my place or her place? I hadn't made up my mind yet. But then I was like, you know what, I got roommates. Let's go back to your place. I don't want you to know me coming over. And so we're back at her place. We start shooting the shit. And she's like, oh, like, will you grab some drinks from the fridge? So I go to the fridge, grab some drinks, come back, and then she finds out I do stand-up comedy. And she's like, oh, tell me a joke. Like, oh, when I was grabbing drinks from the fridge, I noticed you had a salad. I wasn't shocked to see it expired before being open. All right, we're getting there. But as you can tell with like my Rosa Parks reference, I'm a huge history buff. Like I love history. So when I was a kid, I loved like Lewis and Clark and Sacagawea. I loved how there was like two dudes and one chick just roaming around, middle of nowhere, for years, right? Then I got older, and I realized there's two dudes and one chick in the middle of nowhere for years. Like that poor bitch was just working double time. You know, like she's evidence that the shake weight worked. She would have been fucking ripped. Oh, yeah. So as you can tell, I don't really do well with women. A few weeks ago, I went on a date with a girl. It went great, I thought. But as we're out at dinner, she like drops that she's gluten-free, which I loved hearing about how that when she eats bread, she shits. It's really setting the tone for a first date. When she starts explaining to me like what it is, because I had no fucking clue. It's like, oh, on a food menu, you'll see the item, like cauliflower wings, and it'll say GF, and that means gluten-free. Oh, no shit. I always thought it was fucking gay food. And she didn't like that actually, believe it or not. But she was trying to like tell me like you need to educate yourself on like the LGBTQIA+ community. So I started doing some research, right? I tried to learn about these pronouns. I
Turns out, they, fact. Alright, this will be my last one because you guys look happy. But I wrote this one a little while ago when Oppenheimer was hot, and then it didn't go well any of the times I told it, so. But I don't got no quit, dude. You know, I didn't ring no bell. But if you look at like the history of the bombs, right? We dropped 2 bombs on Japan. There was Little Boy and Fat Man. The first one we dropped was named Little Boy. We dropped it, and I think it was Nagasaki the first one. I could be wrong on that. Didn't really care. Didn't read that much into it. But if you look into it, like, you gotta imagine, right? Knowing their culture. The morning of the bombs, there was some dude who probably found out his wife was pregnant. And he prayed for a little boy. What I'm trying to say is there was probably some dude that's like, I really want a son. And then like the sun showed up on Earth, evaporate everything. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys. That's Jaeger, by the way. Are they coming to save me? Are they gonna let me just stuff rub here? I'm done.
Oh, give it up for him, you guys. What a respectful young man. We're gonna keep this show going, and I got a little treat for you guys. First names and last names are too many names for our next comedian, so we're gonna put our hands together as we welcome to the stage Shark. Let him hear it.
How's everybody doing tonight? Man, I already regret this. Yeah, I got my family here. You know, I planned this about a couple weeks ago. I didn't think I was going to go through with it, really. So I kind of told my family, never mind. But in the end, they ended up coming anyway. So, you know, in the end, I was like, fuck, okay, I have to do this shit anyways. So here I am. And, you know, my name is Shark. I know it's kind of weird. Some people, but in a Mexican family, everyone has a name. You know, I came out C-section. They said I came out all bloody and shit. You know, my mouth all open. You know, that's kind of why they call me that. And you know, I got a lot of siblings too. My sister's name is Mookie. She came out a little bit hairier than the rest of us. You know what I mean? And I was really hoping they show up tonight, and they kept asking me like, "What are you going to talk about? What are you going to do?" You know, little did they know what I was really going to do, talk about them tonight. But they had to be here. But you know, I got everyone recording, so they're going to watch it later. I'm also a tattoo artist. Sometimes it can get a little slow, and my dad's always calling me, "What are you going to do? You know, like you need a real job. I'm not going to work for someone 9 to 5." You know, so I became a comedian, you know. Let's just say it's not going that great. But I've been through a lot of shit, you know. I've worked at a lot of tattoo shops, really not that great. You know, you really want to watch out for the ones, I want to say around 47th and Lindo. You know? Any tattoo artists here that works there, I'm sorry, but that's just not the place for me. You know, I used to work out of my mom's basement, and it really sucked because, you know, I used to have these specials for Friday the 13th. You know, I like to dress up as Jason too. You know, it was a little creepy coming to my mom's basement, dressed up as Jason. You know, I'd have some people pass out, and, you know, their friends are with them, and, you know, they're trying to, you know, crawl away on the floor, and they don't even realize what's happening, so, you know, they kind of freak out and call the police. You know, the police come, you know, they see me dressed up as Jason, they see me full of their blood and shit from the tattoo. You know, they kind of think twice about what's happening, and, you know, it doesn't end that great. So I had to leave that, you know, that wasn't really going that great. But I've done a lot of tattoos too. You know, some tattoos don't come out that great, especially when I first started. Some girl came in, you know, she had a messed up rose. You could tell it was a rose. but she just didn't like the way it came out. So she's like, "Can you touch this up?" I'm like, "Yeah, definitely." So in the end, it ended up looking like lettuce. I should have just left it alone and told her to walk away, just kept what she had. Because honestly, it looked better before than what I did to it. And it really sucks too, because I tattooed another guy. He wanted his mom's date on his arm with some clouds and stuff like that. So he didn't check twice about the date. So after we were done, he was really excited. It came out really good. So he showed his mom. He called his mom up. He's like, "Look, I got this tattoo for you." And she's like, "Whose fucking birthday is that?" He didn't get the right birthday, so he asked me if I could do a cover-up then and then. I was like, "I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do." To this day, he still walks around with some random birthday. Not that he looks at me, he's like, "What can we do?" I'm like, "It's gonna cost like $200. You gotta head out. I can't do anything for you." So back to the names. I have a brother named Hamon, and for those of you who don't know what Hamon means, it means ham in Spanish. I'm not too sure why they call him that. And then I think the most messed up name of all is my dad used to call my mom Pig. I think that's really fucked up because we used to walk to the store and all that, and all you would hear is my dad calling my mom Pig. I'm like, you really have to embarrass her in front of everyone. I think that kind of sucked. I also have a cousin named Negro. I'm looking for him, I don't really see him. Here he is. Yeah, he's a boxer, and I used to do boxing with him when I was younger. Let's just say I was one of the best. I don't mean to brag. I'm just kidding. What am I saying? I got my ass beat by a 9-year-old, and I never showed my face again. So after that, it was really bad. So that's when I started my tattoo career. Okay, the last joke of the night. Let me see what I can come up with real quick off the top of my head. I was real fit before I came in. I didn't really want to do this, so I told myself I wasn't going to be sober while I do this. So I don't remember it later. I'm just going to watch the videos and see what happens. But that's my time for tonight.
You guys, we're working our way through this list. You ready to bring up our next comedian to the stage? All right, you guys, let's make some noise and welcome to the stage Anthony Austin. Let him hear it.
Hey, how y'all doing? So I'm out here, I'm saying, from Chicago. My first time ever doing this. I appreciate that. Trying to see everybody out here. So being from Chicago, I feel like I got the best of both worlds. Being at Phoenix has kind of like openness. I feel like we're in New York right now. You go outside, you look around, tall buildings, you can see a lot of buildings around you. You can feel like you're in New York, Now, if you want to go back to Chicago, you know where you gotta go? I'm not trying to offend nobody, but the Van Buren, 27th Avenue, Indian School, 19th Ave, man, you right back in Chicago. Because you feel me, they gonna try to get you. Now, I'm used to them crackhead moves, right? Crackhead moves, they be over here. Hey man, let me get you something, bro. You want a scud missile? I'll be right back, bro. You know what I'm saying? They get you that scud missile, they bring it right back. Now out here, they got them fentanyl heads. Them fentanyl heads, man, they're not moving the same way.
I see him walk running for the bus. Running. Bam! That nigga said. That nigga was like this for a minute too. Like I pulled out my cell phone, I started filming that nigga. That nigga was like this. That nigga said. I said, this motherfucker. Now that's them Vietnam movies though. So them Vietnam movies, they tell you they're not moving that fast. So you just gotta watch out for them. Now when y'all wanna make that good money, y'all wanna get around them good people, y'all go to the east side, Tempe, right? They got that good money out there. Everybody out there, they trying to get something. He was like, he trying to get something. He was like, he's trying to get something right there. He's like, I'm trying to get this money, right? He's trying to get this money. He ain't out here trying to fuck with no fentanyl heads, no crackheads. He's trying to go to that 8 to 5, that Monday through Friday, had on weekends off, get to go to where? The lake. With your little bow. Yeah. Y'all be looking all rich and shit too. Y'all be making me fucking jealous, man. That's one of the reasons why I'm up here. Tired of seeing you motherfuckers riding around with y'all brand new motherfucking cars and y'all goddamn fine ass women. God damn. These girls are so goddamn good. Give it up for these women, y'all. Give it up for these women, y'all. Y'all know they good. I'm talking about you don't like no fake eyelash. You know you like no goddamn fake eyelash. Trying to say you don't like no big ass. Now, not just a big ass. Right? You got a big ass, right? You got a big ass. We all seen that, right? Come on, man. You know I don't like that. So I'm not that good at this. Y'all see I kind of fell off the mic right there. I'll get good with it though. So when I get that Netflix special, y'all feel me? All y'all come out and see me. Appreciate that. I really do. Now, I'm gonna finish with this because the reason why I'm up here is because Eddie Murphy, right? Richard Pryor, right? I mean, that's the whole fucking reason why we up here. Them dudes made it before us, right? So I'm gonna end it with my man Rodney Dangerfield. I'm not even looking on him. I don't know, man. I'm not good at this. Sorry, Ron. Life is rough, right? Life is rough. I looked up my family tree. 2 dogs pissing on it. Hey, I stole that from Rodney Dangerfield, right? So y'all need to give that up for him. One more last thing I'm gonna take from my set, which I told myself I wasn't gonna say, but I'm gonna take it from Eddie Murphy, because this is his number one rule. I can't have no fangs looking at my ass. So I'm gonna just keep walking and just make sure, look out for the faggot section, because you know they looking, you gotta make them turn, you gotta make them fast turns. Don't be looking at me, because they be getting them thoughts, they wanna get you. You gotta watch out for them. I don't know. I feel like I got all the time in the world with y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all look good. So my goal in this is to end up being acting, do something on screen, something on TV. I don't know how old I look, but I just turned 45. All right, I just turned 45. And you could, okay, yeah, so I definitely appreciate that y'all. So I'm gonna end with this one because I want to make sure that y'all laughing before I go, because I love y'all. My uncle always said, if a dog bites you, oh shit, I got that wrong. My uncle always said, if a snake bites you, just have your dog lick it. That's my time, y'all. Have a good night.
All right, you guys, we're getting down to our last 3, but I don't want you to go anywhere because up next we have coming to the stage Johnny Cortez. Let him hear it.
I do not have hoes. I have a family, right? My name's Johnny. My pronouns are he, him. Pretty self-explanatory, you would think, right? Not to my girlfriend. She calls me a fat fuck, pretty much. So, the other day I was watching a Discovery Channel, Animal Planet, the one with the fucking animals. Animal Planet, I guess.
And did you know that parakeets, you know the little birds, parakeets? Did you know that they die after mating? The one that I fucked did. That's fucked up, huh? Every year, me and the homies, we get together and, fantasy football season. So this year, one of my homies had a bright idea of adding our significant others to the league. Yeah. So I said, yeah, that's a great fucking idea, Butch. How about after that, we all go vote for Kamala Harris and start sitting down with Pete? Fucking idiot. Well, anyways, it's going exactly how my girl agreed to play, and she said we can make a team under 2 conditions. She doesn't want Cody Ford. That's her. Because he cheated on his girlfriend, and she doesn't want Dak Prescott because he's half black. Nah, I'm just kidding. But it got me thinking. I'm like, dude, so I'm sitting there, I'm trying to go through her thought process. And I'm like, she makes me think a lot. She makes me think a lot about taking a bath, fucking toasted on high. Well, anyways, getting back to it. Imagine that team. If your foundation of your football team is no cheaters and no black. You wouldn't have anything. You'd have that new gay guy that just came out of college, right? And that's not a team. That's not a team at all. That's just a receiver. Yeah, I know. Ooh, I'm sorry. So, I think everyone has one of these in their family. Somebody that's good at something, they use it for bad. You know, like an evil villain type thing, like in a movie, evil villain. Like me, personally, growing up, I always heard from my teachers, like, Johnny, you have a smart mouth. Maybe if you use it towards school, instead of talking back all the time, you wouldn't be feeling like your class. I heard this shit a lot, especially from my mom. I just said, no, Mom, I love fat bitches. That's my fucking problem. I didn't Nobody liked that one. But growing up, we didn't have much money. Didn't have PlayStation shit. We never got anything. But fortunately for me and my siblings, what we did have was a really creative uncle. You know this. He came up with a lot of cool games. I'm telling you, these games are so fucking fun. We didn't even know we were getting molested. Oh, yeah, that's another one. Sorry. I'm just kidding. I never got molested. Somebody got molested out there. But yeah, no. These nipples come down here. It's funny because I didn't even know. I had no idea what the fuck was going on until I was 17 years old. And it came up one Christmas. All the family comes over, and they're like trying to figure out games with the family. And I'm telling my brother, I'm like, fucking guy, let's play that one game that my uncle unknown would make us play when we were little. Where we can see who can touch lips the longest. I fucking won every like a record still, buddy. Want to find out? Nah, I'm just kidding. But no, that was the last time. That's like that Christmas stuff. They were like, what the fuck? Wait, who made you play this? I said, well, standing right there, fella. Somebody can listen, somebody over here. But, yeah, this must pass over molestation. Fucking Chris Hansen can come up. But, yeah, that was the last time I seen that uncle. The last Christmas I seen him. I don't know what he's doing. I do miss him, though. He'd have soft lips. So, on that, thank you guys for your time.
Keep it going for Johnny. Let him hear it. Got the energy we're keeping as you welcome to the stage, Jeff McFarland. Make some noise, you guys.
Still fucking with you. Still watch one deep.
Woo! How the hell you guys doing? Hey, be easy on the old guy here. Now, I just learned a new definition from one of my younger friends, and it's a cool word. And you guys might understand it. It's called dispensaries. Oh, shut up like you guys don't go there. I'm an old military man, I never smoked pot. Well, I'll tell you what, I love fucking gummies. I had a ball the other day. I'm coming back from Tucson. Bad day, I have a flooring company, so yes, I'm a white guy on his knees. It hurts. So I'm coming back, I pop the gummy, I get close to the Phoenix area, and there's this broken down car. And there's this poor bastard 2 miles out right before the exit hitchhike. So I pull him, I said, buddy, jump in. So he jumps in, and we're getting close to the exit. He goes, hey, I want to thank you, but quick question. You're not worried that I'm not a mass murderer or a serial killer? And I got quiet. And I'm like, he's like, what's so funny? I said, what are the odds of 2 serial killers in the same car the same fucking time? That kid hit the door so fast, now I'm pissed off. I'm like, if you'd been playing for the Cardinals 2 weeks ago, we would have lost against Dallas. God damn it. And no football fans here. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. Actually, I did break down about a few weeks ago, and I looked like death warmed over. My buddy picked me up, took me to one of my little famous bars, and I looked like death warmed over. And the whole bar stopped and goes, what the hell happened to you? I said, oh, don't even ask. I blew a tranny. The whole bar looked at me. I'm like, oh, got it. I said, no, wait a minute. Whoa. One cost me 15 or 2 grand. The other I made 2 grand. So there's a big difference. Yeah, at 61 years old, I don't have a really, it's watching your mouth and things. I say stupid shit at my age because I can blame it on my old age. It's not my fault. Tourette's, fuck you, see? I told you. Not my fault. But I told my girlfriend, we're watching the game, and she's like, okay, I gotta ask you something. I'm like, oh, geez, I'm watching the game. She goes, okay, what's this? What's this? And what? I'm like, oh, would you please stop? Yeah, wrong thing to say to a woman. She goes, you know what? You don't like anything that comes out of my mouth. And I'm walking away, yeah, but I love what I put in it. She heard me. Oh, I fucked up. Well, the next thing you know how this, once you open that can of worms, never stops. She goes, you know what? Big tough guy, ex-military, you played rugby, you're a wrestler, you're a real man, you're a little boy. And I heard little boy about 6 times too many. I said, okay, got it. Well, let me ask you this, sweetheart. 2 pounds of dick, a bucket of balls, I got enough hair on my chest to make 3 blankets. Who you blowing, boy? I'll tell you what. I'll find some new pussy. She goes, Jeff, on behalf of all the women in Phoenix, if you have 2 more inches of dick, you find some new pussy right here. And the bad part,
It was such a good slam. I'm like, fuck. I didn't even know what time to respond. I'm a bitch. Well, we do fight. But the thing we've always had great, we don't go to bed angry. We just have angry sex. We make up. So my favorite story is, we're in there, and I got both of her hands. And I'm going at it. I'm thinking, I'm turning this up. Well, then I felt something different. I'm like, oh my God, she pulled out a new move. Good for you, honey. But then I'm thinking, that's her hand. I'm like, wait a minute. I have both her hands. I look back, her cat was licking my balls. What the fuck? The sad part, a week later she moved out, I hit the cat. Me and that account are tight. That cat stays with me. Oh shit. Well, I just turned 61, and for all of you think you're undefeated, you're never gonna get old. Guess what? God is cruel. He's gonna get you. I buried a few of my buddies over the last few years, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do my pre-planning. So I went, got everything done, and I'm getting cremated. Why not? I'll make an ass of myself one more fucking time. But my sister, I gave her the list, and she's reading it. She goes, okay, yeah, you want your good suit? Got it, got it, got it. You want me to read this? Got it. You want this music? Got just, okay. Jeff, yeah, I know you're a smartass. Explain to me 4 and 5. This has got to be good. I said, okay, here's what I want you to do. The day they come to pick me up, I want 2 sticks of butter, 1 in each pocket. And then, in top pockets, I want Jiffy Pop. She's like, what do you do? What? I said, think about it. It'll be a Thursday or Friday. We'll have Beavis and Bud in there. Probably they're working at the crematory. And they're like, dude, let's burn this one and then let's burn one. So they're going to be getting stoned. And all of a sudden, after about 5 minutes, they're going to hear, wait, did you hear that? Like, yeah. What was that? And all of a sudden, come here. And they're leaning against her like, dude, that's popcorn. That guy's a dick. Yeah, but he smells awesome. I'm so fucking hungry after burning that joint. Open up, get a fucking bag out. It could happen. It could probably be your kid, so stop it. Anyway. Well, guys, I haven't been thrown out yet, so before I leave, I gotta do an infomercial. I'm not quitting my day job, or obviously my night job, so I'm coming up with a new product. It's called McFarland tampons. They're extra absorbent, ladies, but our motto is great. We're not number 1 on the market, but we're way up there. So, all right, I got right now. I heard Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney Dangerfield would always leave his audience with words of wisdom. So one day he came up and he goes, oh, Johnny, my butt, what a thing. Such a great woman. I swear to God, greatest woman you ever met. She'd always come up to me, Johnny, be a good boy, be a good man. Love that neighbor as thyself. And I said, Ma, what do you want me to do? Jerk him off too? All right, guys, you're a great crowd. See ya.
All right, you guys, we're down to our last comedian. Go home soon. Before we bring our headliner up tonight, I do want to let you guys know this is something you guys could do as well. If you're interested in performing at one of these venues like Stand Up Live, go online, newfacesaz@gmail.com. You can be part of the show. With that out of the way, you guys ready for our headliner tonight, our closing comedian? We need more energy because this is a friend of mine. All right, you guys, put your hands together for Doug Brown. Make some noise.
You know we ain't gonna dance.
before I get started, I want to ask you if you're the type of person that prays, please do me a huge favor and say a prayer for my uncle. He's not sick or anything like that. He's just cross-eyed. And he just bought the new iPhone and he's been trying to set up his Face ID. Well, let's just say the shit didn't go, it's not going with him. At one point, Siri said, the fuck? He's going back to the one with the thumbprint. You ain't got to pray for his thumb, sir. He got a nice thumb. He always walk around with his head, like, yeah, we see your thumb. He pop out weirdo. Got some couples in the house tonight. That's not good. That wasn't good at all. Look, I'm gonna tell you something about me, okay? I'm from a small town in Alabama. Roll Tide, exactly. I see y'all at the show. I grew up in a very strict religious upbringing. Like we were taught you shouldn't have sex before marriage. So I moved. I had to get the fuck up out of there, man. I knew that wasn't a place for me to be. No sex before marriage. I tell you, as a married man, that might be the only time you get it. You better be out here fucking. And I'll tell you something else too, man. Growing up in the South, as you can probably guess, I had to deal with a lot of racism. Like, one time I had this old bitch ask me if I sold drugs. And I know she only asked me that because I'm a big black guy, you know. I can't believe my mama would ask me some shit like that. Turns out she just wanted a dime bag. I just gave it to her. You know, I'm charging my mama. What the fuck? What kind of son would I be, you know? But I will say, as a veteran and as a comedian, I hate to see how divided our country is right now. And I feel like, as a veteran comedian, it's my job to kind of help bridge that divide, you know? Because I think we got a lot more in common than we don't, you know? Like, any of you out here have black friends? Damn, y'all really? Not one? Not somebody you used to work with, or maybe a high school classmate you find on Facebook? But for those of you who do have black friends, or may get some in the future, I want you to understand black people a little bit better. You know, let's call them fun facts about black people. Yeah, that's good, right? Pretty good. Just wrote that. Right. Just a couple of them, like, for instance, black people will use their work computer to look for another job. Because we figure by the time you find out, we done already got another job, we don't give a fuck no more, you know what I mean? A black person logic is real simple. You gave me a computer, bitch, I got a computer. I mean, it's that fucking simple, you know? It don't get any easier than that. Tell you something else about black people, and this is really important. Don't scare black people. Do that, boom. You know, you do that shit, don't do that shit. Black people don't get scared, we get mad. A lot of people don't know this about us, we some scary motherfuckers. Black people are scared of every damn thing, except white people. White people ain't scared of shit, except black people. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, man, you know, you try to do that shit with your white friend, that boo. You know, he'll probably be like, God damn it, John, you really got me that time, buddy. Woo, you scared the crap out of me. That was really good. Don't do that with Junebug. Don't do that with Tyrone. First words out their mouth is motherfucker. We don't, because I don't know what it is about us. And I'll tell you now, ain't no different. Ain't no different. Just last month, I was taking a shower. A monsoon came through, like it was right over my house. Boom! It was like, power went out, everything. I'm like, I can't even see my hand in front of my face. And I'm taking a shower, and all the lights went out. I fucked that shower curtain up! See, y'all laughing, but at that moment, I was in a fight for my life. Like the shower curtain Looking back on it, maybe I just slipped on the floor, but I felt like it tripped me. And you gotta understand, I'm wet, I'm butt naked, I'm soapy. I don't know if this shower curtain gay. I just know it ain't going out like that. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you now, I ain't just telling you this just so you'll understand black people better. Ladies, if you ever date a black guy, keep what I'm telling you in mind, okay? Because I was dating a girl one time and this bitch, we up on the 30th floor. No, you gonna know she a bitch too when I say what I say. I ain't just call her a bitch for nothing, hold on. Y'all gonna go home going, that was a bitch. No, we up on the 30th floor, I got a nice room, we celebrating our 2-month anniversary or some shit like that. And she told me, she was like, I wanna make love on the balcony. Now, I'm a man. If my woman says she wanted a certain way, goddamn it, she gonna get it that way. But my manhood and my inner Negro were kind of at conflict with each other. You know what I mean? So we got out of the shower, I walked out on the balcony, that was a couch up against the wall facing our room, and here's the railing here. First thing I did was put her on that couch. 5 good strokes in, she gonna get up and put her back up against the railing. I turned her around, bent her over, and she's grabbing the railing and pulling at it like this, and I saw some little crumbs from the concrete. And my dick said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That bitch now ain't gonna have nothing to do with that. A lot of shit going on, man. Like I say, we got some couples in here, we got some single people, you know. I'm gonna tell you something, single people. If you're single, stay single. If you're married, stay married. But there's a huge advantage to being single versus being married. Like when you're single, you know when you're gonna get laid. You can schedule that shit out in advance, make all them dates. Some of y'all gonna get laid tonight, you already know it. When you married, you don't never know when you're gonna get laid. You don't know if you're gonna get laid, even if your woman says she's going to lay you, you don't know if it's gonna actually happen. There's too much shit going on. Too much shit going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you this, that ain't the worst part. That ain't the worst part. The worst part is you gotta stay ready. You gotta stay ready. A married man's dick is like a fire truck. You just gotta keep washing it until it's needed. That's all. That they clap for. But while I'm up here, I do want to ask ladies one thing. Ladies, y'all don't want a 1 minute man, do you? Okay, I get that. My question for you is, when does the clock start? But my thing is, that man been kissing your neck and rubbing your titties and doing all this shit here, and now he's got carpal tunnel and he's got to wear one of those gloves, and you didn't put shit on his co-payment. He's turned the ceiling fan off because it keeps drying you out. He's still getting 10 of the best strokes he got, and you can go talk shit about him? That's a 31-minute man, and that ain't shit to be ashamed of, fella. When did we stop including prep time, goddammit? Hey, you want to hear more dumb shit, you can follow me on Instagram at Doug Brown Comedy. Doug Brown Comedy. Thank you guys for having me out. I appreciate it.